What is up?
Wow.
Man, that was
really
like,
in sync.
boom. I
That
like
was
it. I
great,
like
Robbie.
it.
We're on the same
I'm gonna let you
line.
talk. I'm gonna stop talking.
I don't know. Should he talk or should I talk?
All right, I'm going to talk. Guys, we are so excited to have you guys here tonight on our YouTube channel for Southside students. Hopefully you guys watched the message this morning because we're going to be breaking that down, talking a little bit through that. But we also have some fun stuff planned, right?
Yeah, we have some awesome things coming to you guys. Man, make sure you text a friend, put it on your Instagram, let everyone know we are live right now on YouTube Live so we can get everyone here to have some fun with us at Kalive Live tonight, March 22nd. But before we get into discussion questions like Robbie said, we've got a really cool game called Scavenger Hunt. So what you're going to do is we're going to ask for 4 items, one at a time, and you've got to go find it in your house. And we have a couple rules we're going to talk about, but you're going to take a selfie with that item. You're going to send it to a number we have, and the first person that sends it in gets a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card. Blessings from above.
That's amazing because they're only accepting payments on their app anyway, and you can load that right into your app, so it's pretty amazing.
And then you pay with the app, then you get points, and you can get free Chick-fil-A. So
and they deliver.
Double win. Wow. It's like Uber for food.
That's exactly what it's like. But we do have some rules, right? Like we need to kind of state those,
we got
right?
a couple rules. Here's some of the rules. The first one we got, first one to text selfie with the item wins, obviously. Second, we need your first name, your last name, and your grade in order to win. Thirdly, this is pretty obvious, hopefully, but be dress appropriate. We don't want to see some weird pictures, all right? So dress
We don't want that.
Put a T-shirt on if you don't have a T-shirt on right now.
That.
So also, fourth rule is, and the last rule is, you have to be in high school. Sorry, guys, if you're not in high school. But the number we're going to give you guys is this. It's going to be 478-227-4270. Let me say it again. 478-227-4270. So you guys got that? Awesome. Well, first item?
Yes, so the first item we are looking for is a Christmas ornament.
A Christmas
ornament.
Wow, we need to see it. But while you guys are looking for that and taking a selfie and sending it in to the number, which is 478-227-4270, we're going to play a little game that I'm sure you guys will probably love and that me and Robbie love. It's called The Office Trivia because you guys have had a lot of free time.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure you guys are probably binge watching some sort of TV show. So we're going to go with The Office. So we're going to do some trivia. Me and Robbie really love The Office, and I think we're going to get 100%.
So let's do question one.
Question one. Here we go.
Scranton is in what state? New York, Ohio, Maryland, or Pennsylvania?
Yeah, if you're not playing, if you're not looking for the item, comment the answer.
I'm going to go with D, Pennsylvania.
I think you got it, Robbie. Fun fact, Scranton has a lot of trains. I've learned that.
Amazing stuff right there.
Whoa, look at that.
That is
Pennsylvania.
Incredible.
So if you got Pennsylvania, you're correct.
And we're still looking for a Christmas ornament.
Yep,
so we
still
hope
Christmas
someone
ornament.
finds that. We got $10 gift card on the line for that.
We've got our boy Austin over there on the phone checking to see who's going to be the first winner of the $10
He's
Chick-fil-A
doing a great
gift card.
job. Look at him.
He's the man. He's the man.
Very skilled over there.
He's got the T-shirt that looks like he's working at an oil change business.
Yeah, he's a mechanic. A lot of people don't know that about him.
Shastri.
That's his street name.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of street code with that.
Oh, we got a winner?
We've got a...
No, we don't have
No, we don't have a winner.
Sorry about that.
Man, well, let's do
We
one
got
more
excited.
question. Let's do one more question of office
All
trivia
right.
while we're waiting.
What is Michael Scott's middle name?
What is Michael Scott's middle name?
Dwight, Gary, James, or Scott?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I'm going to eliminate one.
What?
I'm going to say A is incorrect.
That was my guess because that's just because that's his best friend.
So
I'll just
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
we got a
well,
winner.
get back to
All right,
the
we're going to come
answer.
right back.
Chloe Bush.
Chloe Bush.
Chloe Bush,
Chloe
ninth
Bush.
grader.
Sent me a snow globe ornament.
Snow globe
Man,
ornament.
very,
That's
very
awesome.
We will
festive.
get you a gift
Chloe-
card here in a little bit.
We'll
Very,
get it to you.
very
But I also need to
festive.
know, do you still have your Christmas tree up right now? Because that's really important to know
That's a good
right
question.
now. So not bad if you do, but we just need to know
Maybe
that
it's the time
information.
to bring that stuff back out.
Yes.
It just brings
celebrate
back
Christmas
some
all
cheer.
again.
It's a good time.
I like that
it.
idea, Robbie. Here we go. All right, item number 2. Should we go?
Oh, yeah,
answer
item
first?
number 2.
Let's do
Item
number 2,
two.
and then we'll go to this one. Item 2 that we need, hopefully it's pretty easy. Remember, the number is 478-227-4270, is a Q-tip. A Q-tip. And also, Chloe, sorry, I know you're probably running around right now, but you cannot win again. You can only win
One
once.
time.
Sorry, Chloe, but you already got 10.
Preferably not a used one.
That is true. That'd be kind
Yeah,
of really
that'd
disgusting.
be disgusting. But he has to see it, not us.
That's true.
All right.
Michael Scott's
Gary.
middle name, Gary. I would have never
I
got
never
that.
would have guessed it because
Wow.
I don't know. Gary.
Wow.
Thought that was the guy off of SpongeBob.
We need
So
to do some research. What episode that says?
let's
it.
go
We'll
to
see.
question number 3.
Number 3. What crop does Dwight's farm primarily produce? Onions, beans, beets, or potatoes?
If you don't know this one, you are not an Office fan.
Correct. And you need to go watch The Office.
Because
if your
it's
parents let you.
blank Battlestar Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
That's correct.
So
That
the
is
answer
choice.
is C, beets.
C, beets. Dwight's got the best. I've actually tried beets before because of Dwight, and they're not all they're made up to be.
They
so-
don't look that great.
they
So
don't look that great either. so.
thank you for taking one for the team because I'm not
Oh,
going to
it's
do
really
it.
For
do
a
that.
Q-tip, right?
Q-tip.
Got a Q-tip.
Willow has got it.
Willow.
Willow
Hanley.
Hanley. Was it new?
Was it used?
It looks pretty darn white.
Good.
Oh,
Good.
okay,
It's
good.
used.
It don't
Good.
look used.
It's clean.
Well,
That's good. We like it.
That
Good.
is good. That
Good
is good.
stuff.
Great job, Willow. Great
All
job.
right.
What's the third
so
thing
our
we got?
third thing, we want to see you wearing a Collide shirt, somehow proving it's today's date. So I don't want to see a picture of you at the fair or something
That's correct.
with your phone, something like that, or your mom's phone, because if your phone's taking the picture, it'll be awkward. So
correct.
we want that. So send a picture of you wearing a Collide T-shirt.
Collide T-shirt. Go get it. Put it on. Send a selfie to us. But we're gonna go with our next question of office trivia.
Dwight is briefly fired from Dunder Mifflin.
Correct.
Where does he work during this time? Office Max, Toys R Us, Staples, or Applebee's?
It would be hilarious if you worked at Applebee's. Or that's Chili's. Chili's is where they hold.
Yeah, they
hold
do
the
go
Dundies.
there.
So, Office Max, Toys R Us, Staples, or Applebee's. I think you can kind of eliminate it down to two because
Yes.
paper salesman. But I think it was Office Max, is what I believe.
All right, I'm just gonna go Staples. I really have no idea on
Okay,
this
we're
one.
split. Here we go.
Oh,
man.
man.
Gosh, Robbie.
Got
great
him this
job.
time. This time.
Staples. Staples.
All right.
Good
well,
job.
let's get
anything
another
else?
one. Anything?
Nope. We're
Nope.
still looking for
No
you
Collide
wearing a
t-shirts.
I'm still
Collide
getting
T-shirt.
people sending in Q-tips over here. That's all I
Okay,
gotta
Okay.
say.
Enough Q2 pictures. We don't want any more.
Correct.
ain't
We
about that.
need you wearing a Collide T-shirt. So with proving it's today's date.
Yes.
Here we
All
go.
right. What we got?
Which of the following celebrities did not make an appearance on
Oh.
the show? Uh-oh.
Whoop.
My boy Nathan Stuckey
Nathan
just sent in a
Stuckey.
picture in a Collide shirt.
Nice.
Is it proving the date?
Does he have proof that today's?
Is
today?
he in some sort of living room?
I can't tell what he's in, to be honest with you. Oh, he's in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom.
okay.
He's in the
okay.
bathroom.
Okay.
All right. Good job.
He is
Nathan
wearing a
Stuckey.
Collide shirt, right?
Yes, he
Okay,
is. He's got
all
the Collide
right.
shirt on.
Not sitting on a toilet, correct?
Not on the
Okay,
toilet.
good.
Okay.
Thank you for not taking a
Not-
picture
not
of
from
you
this
sitting
angle
on the
anyway, I don't
toilet.
know.
Oh my
Because that would be awkward.
It could
That'd
I
be
don't
very
know.
awkward.
And funny all at the same time.
Oh,
You know.
that'd be fun. Well, Nathan Stuckey, great job. $10 gift card. And we've got one more item that we need you to send in, and that is a selfie with you holding, and you could be drinking this as well. It'd be really cool if you were. A gallon of milk. A gallon of milk. Hopefully you have some at your house. Take a selfie of you drinking or holding a gallon of milk.
Must
So,
be a gallon. None of that half gallon
Nope,
stuff.
nope,
We want
not
the
it.
real deal gallon.
Does it have to be whole milk, half or 2%?
I'll take any of it.
Anything.
If you got a gallon of almond milk, I'll accept that today and today only.
Okay, only today for almond milk.
Yeah,
so
just-
we'll see. Let's get back to this. So which of the following celebrities did not make an appearance on The Office? We've got Jim Carrey, Conan O'Brien, Idris Elba, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I already know.
Do you already know?
I already know.
I believe I know as well. And we're gonna say our answers on 3. You ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say something else. Gosh.
Nope.
All right.
Can't get me on that one.
Boom. We both got it right. Great job. Great
All right.
job,
Well,
Robbie.
while we're waiting, let's
Any
see.
gallon of milk? Any gallon of milk yet, Austin?
He's probably still getting T-shirts.
That is probably true.
All right.
Nope, nothing yet.
Which
All right.
Dunder Mifflin branch did Jim briefly transfer to? Akron, Stanford, Nashua. I'm sorry, Buffalo. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to
I
this
think I
one,
know this one
but
as
I don't
well.
know. All right, I'm gonna go. You guys, you can type your guesses as well. I'm gonna go with B.
I'm gonna go B as well.
All
I'm gonna
right.
B as
Oh,
well.
wait, I got it. I just
Oh,
got it.
Uh-oh.
Tate Hostler?
Who?
You know her? Tate Hostler?
Yeah, Tate Hostler.
Yeah, Tate.
Gallon of
Awesome.
milk.
Good
job,
job.
Tate.
Man,
Great
half,
job,
half
Tate.
drink, but you know, it's in the game.
Half drink.
Half
That means that
drink.
you're drinking
But
your
hey,
milk.
we'll take it.
You're
We'll
growing
take
Good,
bones.
good,
That's
good source of calcium.
Great job, Tate. $10 Chick-fil-A gift card coming your way at the end of this. But let's get this
Let's
answer,
get
then
this
we're going to
one.
go right into discussion. What do we have? Stanford, boom.
Good
I think
job.
proving this,
Proud
me
of
and
you.
Robbie are somewhat office experts. So we're going to
Yes.
move on to our next segment, which we are going to go talk about the message that Brandon talked about. So we're going to
Yeah.
come over here, and we got another special guest that we have coming up here. And personally, one of my favorite people of all time, my most favorite person of all time, my wife, Madeline
Aw,
Rady.
That's so beautiful.
Aw.
Yeah,
That's
she
cute.
looks great. So.
All right, not enough of that.
No, sorry.
Golly.
6 feet.
Valentine's Day.
Social distancing.
Done.
Forgive me.
We're actually doing a terrible job of that right now.
We are.
While
We're
we
really
sit
close.
at this table.
Should we move away?
Did you just literally walk next to me?
Wow, Austin.
Austin. I mean,
Austin, we might have to ask you to step away for a minute, and but
wow. I'm just reading these comments right here, and I
Hey,
love
it's just the
Bethany
pollen.
Bruton. Well, Connor just threw away our milk, so that's unfortunate.
Oh, Bethany,
Oh,
that
Hannah,
is a bummer.
I'm sorry, guys. R.I.P. to your gallon of milk.
Well, let's jump into these questions. Hopefully, like we said earlier, you guys have watched Brandon's message. If you have not, watch it right after this. It's really, really good stuff. You're going to want to do that, and you're going to be kind of lost in these questions, but we hope you guys pay attention. So
Absolutely.
let's jump into question 1. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment or done something that was the wrong thing at the wrong time?
Yep.
You got anything for us, Austin?
Yeah, I have a pretty great story. So years ago, probably when I was about in 5th grade, my dad played on a church softball team, and me being the kid that I was, I wanted to go with him and watch, and
Absolutely.
maybe even get to play in the outfield, whatever it may
Absolutely.
be. But my dad told me, don't come inside the fence. Don't come inside the fence. So of course, me being the respectful, obedient kid I was, I went inside the fence.
Got to.
And I was standing right behind my dad, who was playing first base, and a guy hits a line drive to third, and the guy from third picks it up and throws it straight to my dad. Well, the ball sails over my dad's glove, and all I hear is, Austin! And I turn around, and a softball just pegs me straight in the thigh. And I had a
Austin,
softball
Austin.
imprint for weeks on my leg. And remember, the third baseman's name was Mitch. He was a great guy, but terrible third baseman.
Terrible third baseman. Mitch, if you're watching, we love you.
But
Austin still has a mark on
So
his leg
can we
with
just
softball.
dig into this and talk about how your dad let you down that day?
yeah,
Wow.
Rick
Okay, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
we're not
kidding,
going
I'm
there.
kidding,
We're
totally
not going
kidding.
You
there.
should have had it. I mean,
Totally
But,
kidding. All right.
we're,
no excuses, just results.
No excuses.
I got a story.
Robbie, tell us your story.
And my dad's involved as well. So when I was a young, wee little lad, my dad took me fishing on a cold morning in Pennsylvania, not in Scranton.
Oh,
And while we're fishing, we're there, and my dad, he throws my line in, and he tells me to go sit down away from my fishing pole because if you're a kid, you just keep reeling it in. And so I'm sitting on the other side. Well, of course, kind of like Austin, I didn't listen. And so I walked behind my dad. Well, the unfortunate part about this is my dad was casting at the same time as I'm walking behind him. So he goes back like this. And when he goes back over, the line goes over my shoulder and comes back. And then I get a hook right in my earlobe. It's a rooster tail. You need to Google that later. It's a very beautiful looking fishing lure. And it's dangling in my ear.
No.
And we're going to pass the part where my mom yells and screams at my dad. While we're at the hospital to get this thing removed, the guy, he has his ears
gosh.
pierced, and he's like, man, that is a really cool earring. And then my mom goes off on the guy and says, his ears are pierced, that's not an earring. So anyway,
Oh.
wrong place, wrong
So
time, very
Robbie-
unfortunate.
Robbie
Gotta have
got
that
a
drip, though.
temporary earring for a little bit, which is
Yeah.
probably very
Gotta have that
painful.
drip.
So,
You know, you gotta
that's
keep it.
crazy. Well, next question that we're going to talk about, Brandon talked about having different friend groups that can collide sometimes. And this next question we're going to talk about is this. What do you fear would happen if your different worlds collided? Your parents overlapped with your friends from school, who overlapped with your friends from church, etc. Our different groups that we have in our life combined into one. What would happen if that happened? You got to answer?
Yeah,
Beth?
sure. I think one thing when you talk about that is for a lot of people, everything is split, and so you have your work. For most high school students now are getting into work, then you have your church friends, and then you have, your high school friends that you go to school with, and a lot of times that doesn't collide. And so the thing about it is what is such an awesome opportunity, I think, with what Collide is, and just even the name of talking about that, is that we are called to, be together and bring everyone closer to what the purpose of this
Absolutely.
life is. And I think that's really
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's a great point because I think our students do, and you guys do a great job of inviting
Absolutely.
friends in. And even though we're not meeting physically at church, you guys still have an opportunity to invite people who might be wondering where is the hope today through these unfortunate times, to show them where the hope is in this world and in this time, to say, what's going on? Well, we know the guy who's in charge of it all. God's still got a plan. God's still going to work for his glory through these times. So you have an opportunity today at home to text friends, to invite friends to these messages that we're putting on YouTube, to talk about this hope that we might be missing if you don't know Jesus, if you don't know God. And I think that's an awesome opportunity for you guys for that. So
Yeah, let's go to question 3.
question 3.
Why do you think it's a bad idea to live with our lives so segmented and separated?
Anybody got an answer?
Take that, Robbie.
Yeah,
You're the
I
guy.
mean,
Go ahead and
when
answer.
you live your life so
the
segmented and
man.
separated. Oh, thank you, Austin. You get a pay raise.
Okay.
We'll take it from someone else on staff.
That's it.
That's
Social
not me.
distancing.
Oh, him? All right.
Social
Oh, wow.
distancing.
I'll
We'll
talk
talk
to the
about
big
that. We'll
guy in
talk about that
charge.
later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. You'll have to take that up with your boss. All right. So anyway,
It always happens this way.
I know it does. It was nice having you here while you lasted. Why do you think it's a bad idea to live with our lives so segmented and separated? Well, I mean, eventually, if you keep doing that, those lives are going to meet each other. You can't live like that for so long. I mean, one, you're going to suffer. You can't hide like that forever. Those friends, your behaviors, they're going to meet at some point. And when you're trying to be two different people, you're trying to live two different things, it's just not a good place to be. I can speak for that for myself. In high school, I very much had a group of friends at church, and I had very much a group of friends at school. And like that previous question, I did not want them to mix. And I was afraid. And then they did mix. And then it was awkward because they were like, you hang out with that person and you hang out with that person. It's just not a good place to be whatsoever.
Yeah, that's tough, and I think that's where it's easy for us to put masks on in different environments that we are, and it's dangerous because then we create a false identity of who we are, and who God's called us to be someone, and we put mask on for this group of friends and for our parents and for our church, and God's not calling us to put mask on. He's calling us to live real, and just like the name of the topic that we talked about, what happens here, we want what happens here in God's word to penetrate your life and impact every ounce of your life, and it's in that moment when we're truly living out who God's called us to be. That's when we have the most peace, the most presence of who He's called us to be, and I think that's what we're talking about here is how can we take what we learned from church, because that's what we're doing today. You guys are at home, you guys aren't meeting at church. You've got to really figure out, what does this church thing look like for your own life, and we hope and we pray that this is penetrating your heart and your life, to apply it in your life there.
I'm really excited about this last question because I have a great example of someone who does this every weekend. The last one is how to be the church. And especially at this time, we're not meeting physically, but that doesn't mean our job is to stay put in our house and not communicate or do anything. So how can we still be the church even in our current circumstances? And I just want to give a shout out to my boy Sean Gaskin. This guy, he sends me like a daily devotion at least 5 times a week. And I know that I'm not the only person. I know he sends this to a bunch of his friends. And I think that is something, just one cool, creative way to continue doing that. But I mean, also, digging deeper into your own, learning more for yourself. But again, sharing that with your friends. This is a great time. You can create Bible studies with your friends over FaceTime, over Zoom, whatever. I mean, you can do all types of cool things. Like Tucker said, invite people. I mean, what else do you think, man?
What else? What you got, babe?
I've got something. I think that one thing that Robbie just said was really important, is that in this time, like, it's really important for us to be the church, but it's also really important for everyone to be working on themselves. Like, we are so alone right now in this time. We feel so alone. I think a lot of us are, homebound, because of quarantine or whatnot, because of the coronavirus. But I think it's really important that we're lifting ourselves up and figuring out deep down, like, where we're at personally, so that we can lift others up. And I think that's a really important factor.
That's good. That's good. Awesome. What you got?
I'd say, for me, 2 easy words: just be there, right? Like, I think about just this week, I had a student message me and say he was going through some stuff and just asked if I could be praying for him, right? Something as simple as that. But for you guys to continue to reach out to your friends, because the fact of the matter is aside from everything going on with the coronavirus, there are still peers and friends who might still be going through tough situations, and now that they have to be at home for most of the day, that could potentially be worse or whatever it may be. We don't know. So I would encourage you all just to be there, be there. Hey, an encouraging word through the day. Hey, I've been praying for you. Hey, I was doing my quiet time, and this is what God showed me. Whatever it may be, but just simply be there for your friends.
Good job. That's good. I think you have neighbors, you have peers, you have siblings, you have parents that you could somehow engage and have a conversation about faith. Talk to your neighbors. If they're elderly, do they need help with anything? You can run to the grocery store for them. Can you pray for your neighbors? Pray for God to continue to open up opportunities to share the gospel, because even though our church doors are closed, the building might be closed, but the church is still wide open. God still has a plan for this. The question is, are we going to be obedient to that plan in this time? Because God's still going to use us in a way, and it's either going to be us to be selfish, to use our time for ourselves or for God. And we pray and we hope that you would use that to grow yourself, to serve others, to love others. And I think that's a great challenge for all of you guys and for us as well. But that's all I got.
Well, on a different note, I was looking at these comments right here,
what we
and
got?
I see one. It's Sean's birthday, so
Sean's
happy birthday,
birthday.
Sean!
Yeah.
Asking 18
Yeah.
today.
Should we sing?
Sean,
You can.
no.
And I'm really excited
Sorry,
about
bud.
this. Andrew
I tried,
Cook
buddy.
says, our children's pastor, he says, yeah, I'm pretty. Oh no, we're not gonna read that one. That's for you. We're bragging about being humble.
Andrew
There's not.
Cook.
But he
Humble
said, I'll
brag.
give some of my paycheck for you. So good job,
Yes.
Austin. You're getting some of Drew's paycheck.
Drew,
We're very
Prayers
excited
answered
for
right
you.
there, man.
Very excited.
I've been
Proud of
praying
you.
for that.
Very cool.
Just in time
But
for
yeah, happy
taxes.
birthday,
That's it.
Sean.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Like, that's
Sean.
awesome.
Yay.
We're so excited to have all you guys here watching with us.
Yep. We love you guys, man. We're so thankful you guys joined us today. I want you to share this video, share the message with somebody that you know needs it. But before we end, Robbie, tell us what's coming up.
What's coming up? Well, this week we'll be staying connected with you on Instagram. You can, if you have any questions or anything, you can DM us at Southside HSM. You can also leave a comment here. We'll definitely go back and check those.
Absolutely.
But if you need us, just let us know. We are here for you. We are praying for you. Text your small group leaders. They're still here for you.
Absolutely.
We love you guys, and we are excited about this new opportunity to do life with you guys. I know it's different, but I know God has a plan, and it's good, right?
That's it. Enjoy making TikTok dances. Enjoy watching some more Disney Plus. We love you guys. We hope to see you guys soon.